In this video, we're gonna talk about how to retain an audience on Snapchat. Tip number 3 is invest in tools that help you tell your story, but only buy tools that you feel like you're gonna actually use, because you can wind up spending a couple $100 easily and not use half of those. So I'll show you some of the tools that are in my bag. The first is get a good stand. So this is probably my favorite stand that I've gotten so far. And basically what it'll allow me to do is it'll allow me to move this around like this, and I'm gonna take my phone here, I can set up my phone on the stand and set it up for any good snap. So if I wanted to tell a story, which I recently did, about me fixing something, I was able to set up the stand and then I could work on whatever I was working on with both hands, and I knew that I didn't have to worry about the picture changing a whole lot because it was gonna be steady on that one thing. This is a remote shutter. It controls the volume button on your phone, which is the same as the shutter button for your phone. The only problem with it controlling the volume button is you can't do any music snaps, because if music is playing while you're even if you're in Snapchat, the phone is gonna think that you're trying to control the volume of the music, not the shutter on your camera. Another one that I don't have in front of me right now is your headphones. If you're using iOS and you have your iPhone headphones, you can easily attach that, and now you can almost have your own remote, especially if you already have a tripod, where you can do all of your snaps by just clicking down on the button, and even the mic on your headphones will work for the mic up close, so you can record like any kind of interview stuff if you want, or whatever else. But that's an easy way of using a remote shutter without necessarily having to buy one of these. Although this was like $7 on Amazon, so it's really, really cheap. Get a wide angle lens that snaps on your phone. So I'll try to show you this really quickly. But basically, I can cover the front-facing camera like this, and it'll give me a much wider view. So if I wanted to do something with someone else, like I wanted to tell a story and have someone else inside the story, I could easily do it like this, and we can both see the camera, or we can both see the screen, but also it'll include more in the shot. I almost forgot a big one. Use a stylus for drawing. If you get one of those pens, it'll help when you're doing your snap drawings, because you'll be able to get in there really, really well without having to use your finger and just try to rely on making sure your finger is accurate. So those are the 3 tips for being more engaging on Snapchat. There's a bunch more, but these are the 3 biggest ones for how to retain people and how to make sure people keep coming back to your Snap. One big bonus tip is make sure you have an engaging ending shot. Let's say you have a story that has 5 snaps inside of it. As you upload those snaps, the last snap, and this could, if it's a picture, obviously it'll be that. If it's a video, it'll be the first frame of that video, so whatever it starts on, that's gonna be your thumbnail. As cool as this whole setup was, if I just took a picture like this and I put this up, because that thumbnail is so small inside Snapchat, most likely people wouldn't click on it. That's called a bookend, is that last thing. What you want to do is you want to make sure the first frame or the image of your bookend is something that's interesting enough that someone would click on. And a kind of a good rule of thumb is use the center of your screen, because that's usually what the thumbnail becomes, is from the center circle of what your screen was. All right, so those are the tips. Let me know if you've got any other tips that you think people should know about. Put them in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps our team a lot. We get free ice cream for every thumb that we get. So we like ice cream. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. And of course, throw us a subscribe. Don't forget to add me on Snapchat. Shoot me any questions anytime. You'll probably be surprised. I'll probably respond pretty quickly. All right, catch you later.